one, we're going to sketch a curve whose parametric equations are given and show the orientation. We're going to identify the requested point and justify by analyzing the appropriate derivative. And our t is in between -1 and 1, and the requested point is the lowest point. So let's look at this. If we just take t and we get -1, 0, 1, and let's look at our x and our y. Looking at that, at -1, tan is going to be -1.55, and secant of -1 is going to be 1.85 times 2 is going to be 3.7-ish. So these are all approximate. At 0, we're going to get 0 and then 2, because secant of 0 is 1. And then at 1, we're going to get 1.55 and 3.70. So let's graph that. We have 0.2, -1.55, and 3.7. So this is 2, 3. So let's do about a half here. And 3.7, this would be 4. So we'll go up to here. So somewhere in this area. And then it's symmetric, and we're going to go to 1.55 about here. Where's this 1? This should be -2 here. So we're about up to there. So we're just sketching the curve. It's just a sketch. Sketch means you're not supposed to really use a grid, but I have to use one on here to let you see. So there it is. The orientation goes this way. All right. You could have also looked at the rectangular equation and noticed that secant squared of t equals tan squared of t minus 1, which would have given you y squared divided by 4 equals x squared minus 1, or y squared divided by 4 minus x squared equals 1. This should have been plus 1. All right, so anyway, it's a hyperbola, but we're only graphing this top part of the hyperbola, and this is the rotation, or the orientation. Now that we have that, we got to justify our lowest point. Our lowest point, according to our graph, is 0, 2. So now we have to take the derivative of minimize. We want to minimize y as a function of t. So we compute the derivative of y with respect to t. So this is just going to be 2, and the derivative of secant of t is secant squared tan of t. And then we have our point at 0, and then we have -1 here and 1 here. So substituting in these values, it's going to be negative here. That means it's decreasing when you substitute in, say, like -1/2. And here, between 0 and 1, it's increasing, because this is positive. So there's a relative minimum at t equals 0, where our x, y equals 0, 2. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.